Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this daily currency call where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So today is Thursday. We will be doing the yen and gold. So before we start the session, to help me with this poll, is this your first time here? So this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Just a quick look at the poll. I do see some first-timers here. So to help me with the second poll, how did you find out about us? So while you guys are doing the poll, a quick introduction about Jin. Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than $11 million on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He is also an international speaker where he spoke in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course here in Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. Just a quick look at the poll again. I do see a lot of you coming in from the Telegram channel. So do allow me to share a little bit about what we do for the LCMS Traders Club. So what you see right here is our private group on Facebook, where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. So this is the place to be whether you are new, experienced, part-time or full-time trading. So if you have joined us from the Telegram, you may find this signal familiar. So you have been enjoying our trade signals absolutely free on the Telegram channel. But the question you might have here is that we have told you when to get into a trade, but you do not know where to exit. So in the Traders Club, we not only give you this signal earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals, even with chart attached. And we actually guide you on where to exit to. So for example, for this signal on TP1, we suggest you to secure profits. So these are things that you don't get in the Telegram channel. So you know why we do this? In the long run, you not only earn from the signals, but you also learn how to trade better. So if you require some coaching, we have members only live Zoom sessions on Monday and Wednesday. So recently, just yesterday, we did a live trading session. So we actually identify trades live on the spot. And on Monday, we do group coaching, run through trade ideas, update you on recent market and economic developments. So this is the best time to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. So lastly, we have a lot of analysis available, daily analysis, trade ideas, currency watch list. So all this information here, we are providing you with the best information, shortcutting your way to trading success. So to join the group, it's very simple. Hop on to tradersclub.lcms.com.sg, paid subscription of $199 a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you are facing any uncertainty in your trading, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit and some coaching to improve on your confidence and strategy immediately. So, you know, trading can be lonely, but with a community of coaches, with Jin here to guide us, trading can be enjoyable and definitely profitable. So if you haven't already, make sure you click on the link to join. With that, pass the time now to Jin for the currency call.
All right, good morning. We are on this currency call. Today is Thursday, going through the US yen quickly because there is the news just came out on the Bank of Japan's outlook report, monetary policy statements, rates, which they haven't changed at minus 0.1%. And then the summary of opinions, press conference is tentative. It's going to be released soon or be conducted soon. But you can see, well, I'm looking at the charts right now, no real big changes in terms of what's happening to the US yen in particular, but might set up for quite a good, interesting move later into the day or into the next couple of days. So looking at it straight away, forextradingasia.com. So forextradingasia.com, economic calendar there. Click on the tab. Today is Thursday. Early this morning, we had the Aussie employment numbers came out as expected. 50K was 90. So it's still a positive employment change. As we spoke about on Monday morning, unemployment rate went from 6.8, expected to drop to 6.7, came out at 6.6. So again, a very positive unemployment rate for the Aussie economy. And also we saw that reflected onto how the Aussie dollar has been moving from this morning. I'll tell you more about that as we look into the charts later. Talking about the yen pairs right now, interest rate decision still held at minus 0.1%. Monetary policy statement, get into that, read it. I've gone through the details there already. No changes from the Bank of Japan. No, they haven't forecasted any possible changes as well. So it has led to a bit of a non-event, right? So I spoke about this earlier, past couple of days, saying that they might actually see the Bank of Japan take a little bit of opportunity to try and maybe weaken the yen a little bit, push it up towards the 104 level. Haven't taken that chance, haven't taken the opportunity. We saw that as maybe the market saw it as maybe a little bit of a unexpected letdown. Hence, we saw it come back down a little bit. I'll show you in the charts shortly. And then we have tonight the ECB interest rate decision from the Eurozone. Like most definitely, they're going to hold it at minus 0.5%. The interesting thing right now is to figure out or to watch out for whether they are going to signal any further stimulus or signal any further cuts in rates because of how the COVID has been hitting many countries in the Eurozone. And also it's good to find out more, or good to find out at that point whether they'll be telling more about how it's going to set up with the Brexit agreements. Okay, so something to pay attention to at 8:45 this evening, GMT +8 Singapore time. This will affect, or most likely will affect, the euro-yen pairs, the euro-yen and how it's likely to move. Following that, tonight we have for the US side building permits, not a big change expected there. So US dollar probably not going to move too much. Jobless claims going from 965 to 910. Again, not a big change there. And then at 9:30 we have the ECB press conference. So I'm quite happy with, it might look like it's going to be an easy night to trade apart from the euro yen. And then tomorrow we have the UK numbers coming out. We spoke about that yesterday already. So if you haven't caught us talking about the pound data here, check back on the video from yesterday. And then we have a lot of PMI numbers coming out tomorrow, both for the Eurozone and for the UK. That is going to affect the Euro yen and the pound yen. And then PMI numbers coming out for the US on Friday night. So that will probably see that manufacturing PMI going from 57 to 56, services going from 54 to 53. That could probably impact the US yen based on those US numbers, those US economic numbers. So looking at this, we get a brief bias that the Bank of Japan is not going to actively take any steps towards trying to weaken the yen or trying to weaken the yen by stimulating the economy by weakening the yen. That's one view. Then we also get that the Eurozone looks like it's not going to change that much. Looks like it's going to stabilize a little bit. So that's something interesting for the Euro yen. And then with the US numbers coming out, possibly PMI numbers coming out, possibly weaker we could actually see a weaker US dollar come around again. Okay, so with all that in mind, looking into the charts, this is the US yen on the H4 time frame. US yen on the H4 time frame. At this point now, you can see that it's rejected 104 quite well for this week. It's hit that level, it climbed straight up, hit 104, turned straight back down. At this point right now, it is in the interim of 103.50, the 103.55 level. It looks like it's going to retrace a little bit. It looks like it's going to retrace a little bit, but I would probably anticipate that it's going to drop a little bit further. So let it retrace before looking for that downward turn again. So it might look like something like that, and then after that, see that move come down as we expected. That the Bank of Japan did not surprise the markets, kept with their current stance. Possible US dollar weakness coming around today and later and tomorrow. So we could actually see that dollar weakness pull the US yen down lower from 103.55, maybe even to 103 flat. Okay, to 103 flat. So looking for selling opportunities below 103.50. Below 103.50, I would have a tight stop at maybe 20 pips or take profit at 60 pips. 20 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit, 1:3 risk reward ratios there. But be a little bit more patient, wait for it to break 103.50. Following that, looking at the euro yen. Looking at the euro yen, it went up, it finally broke that 126 number flat, straight down towards 125 before retesting the 126 level. Breaking down from there, now it looks like it's climbing back up towards 126. Remember what we talked about for the Eurozone ECB press conference, ECB decision tonight. Looks like they're going to maintain their levels, looks like they're going to maintain their interest rates, probably not too much of an impact, and a lot of uncertainty settled from the whole Brexit agreement. So with that, I do think that we might actually see a climb. We might see the Eurozone, the euro dollar get a little bit stronger, climb back up towards the 126 resistance level. However, what I probably wouldn't do, I wouldn't be too keen to trade it up towards this 126 level. I would sit and wait for that 40 pips to move along, let it break above that 126 level, and if it does close above 126, maybe 126.20. So if it closes above 126.20, I would have a 30 pip stop loss for a very good 90 pip take profit. 30 pip stop loss for 90 pip take profit, 1:3. In that scenario, we actually would have the 126 as a support level, keeping it, looking for it to bounce off this level and do what is done over the past couple of weeks. 1 week here, 2 weeks here, 3, 4, bouncing off this 126 level, heading towards the 127. Might not get there, but heading towards the 127, you can actually take some profits from that trade upwards. With that, the pound yen, right? So the pound yen here, with the UK PMI numbers coming out, with how the pound has been doing, trying to climb back upwards, 141.17, it looks like a very good support level. It was dropping very strongly last night, hit 141.17 before stopping right there and bouncing back up. At this point now, if you were looking to jump into a rushed trade, you could be looking at that 60 pip take profit or maybe a 60 pip stop loss. 60 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit, something that if you want to take a little bit more risk, one say that this will be a trade that you want to take a bit more risk on. I am not too sure if it were to go up, how much higher it would go. Whether it will get to the 144 level looks a bit unlikely. We spoke about this last week, say to that point. Now it looks like you would have to wait for it to break above 142, before we can even anticipate the 144. So might take the opportunity on that 50 something 60 pip move upwards for a 1:1 risk reward trade. So very quickly, I just went through the US yen, the Euro yen, and the pound yen, identifying 3 relatively good trade ideas. If you have any questions, put it into the chat right there. The summaries are there as well. If you are joining us on Facebook Live in the 4-day FX course group, the link is there in the comments. Join us on Zoom so that you can ask questions in the chat if you have any. Okay. Just doing a quick recap. This morning we had the Aussie employment numbers come out. It's a lot, kept at 50K as expected. Unemployment rates went to 6.6, better than expected. My analysis from the Aussie early this week on Monday, I was saying that it was likely to, at that point, come down and test 7664 or 7665 before bouncing back up, possibly breaking 7730 and heading higher. Super happy with that trade analysis there. Not just one direction, both ways looking at that downward move, bouncing off that support before breaking that resistance and heading higher. So I hope that you did jump into that good 90 over pip trade. If you did, put it in the comments. Let me know. If you didn't, I hope you would attend the sessions and take some action on the analysis that we're providing. With that said, looking at gold, the last time I spoke about it, I said that it looks like we might go currencies or rather assets might move away from that risk aversion, hence expecting it to drop towards 1773. Didn't do that. It actually held that 1829 level or even the 1825 level before bouncing up. At this point now, taking this line away, I think that we might actually see it continue, slowly creep. I don't think it'll be quite quick. I think it will slowly creep up towards 1950. All right, it'll slowly creep up towards 1950, but I think that it will probably stay within this range. Not too exciting on gold at this point. I wouldn't even say the line at 1773. I'll move this up towards that 1845 level. So I think it will stay within this 1954 and 1845 support and resistance level. So with that, I have shared everything. Just to let you know, next week we are starting the 2-day. It's not a 4-day FX Kickstarter. It's a 2-day FX Kickstarter. So if you haven't already joined us in the LCMS 4-day FX Kickstarter group, make sure you search for it on Facebook. Join the group. Absolutely free to join. During the 26th and the 28th of Jan, next week, Tuesday and Thursday, from 7 p.m. onwards, I'll be guiding you through the ways straight away you join. Fantastic. I'll be guiding you through the ways I trade, the analysis I do, giving you all the, giving you all the tools, all the analysis, all the news, what to pay attention to, what you need to know, what you don't need to know, how to tell which direction it's heading, how to read the charts, draw your support, resistance lines and zones. I'll give you all the indicators, everything that you've seen on my charts, I'll provide to you, and also the strategies that you can use, apply immediately, start getting into trades. All that provided to you. I swear it's completely free. All you have to do is join and turn up. I cannot teach you if you do not turn up. So make sure you join, make sure you turn up. If you're already in the group, feel free to re-attend over and over and over again. With that said, I will pass it back to Jinwei.
Okay, so I just launched a poll to let us know what do you think about this webinar. Also on the chat, I've posted some links. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel for our daily recordings, Telegram channel for free signals, Traders Club link if you need support in your trading. It's just $199 a year. And then the 4-day FX Kickstarter group link, And of course, our Forex briefcase link if you want to let Jin and team trade for you. So yeah, with that, that's the end of the session. We will see you guys tomorrow for the Canadian dollar and Bitcoin analysis. Yeah, so with that, thank you guys for your time. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.